Defense Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale, who literally just flew back a few days ago after accompanying the president to the state visit in Washington, D.C. Was it good to see you?
Good to see you, man. It's a long time.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm fine.
How was D.C.?
D.C., the weather was good, and we had a good engagement.
Yeah.
And I think our country has a very good relationship with the U.S., and President Ruto has done what many presidents never did.
Okay, I'll get to the state visit in a little short while. You saw that package right there?
Yes, yes.
From Samburu?
Yes.
British Army forces being accused of sexual crimes.
Yes.
What does the Ministry of Defense have to say about that?
I think not only the Ministry of Defense, because every defense cooperation agreement we sign with any of our partners, be it the British Army or the British MOD, we have now inserted in that defense cooperation agreement, which again goes to Parliament, and the House has approved, that all criminal jurisdiction, all criminal acts committed on our soil will be dealt with by the host country.
But what about the ones that have been committed already? And
that's why the Departmental Committee on Defense and Foreign Relations are doing public participation. And once they do that report and they bring it to Parliament, and Parliament makes a resolution, then the Ministry of Defense will have an opportunity to engage with the British government through Foreign Affairs and through MOD UK.
Waziri, British forces have been in Kenya since independence. They never left. But now they have, they've consolidated their forces here with Batuk, etc. What's the deal? What's the plan? What's the agreement?
No, by the way, the British Army or Batuk are in Kenya in accordance with the law. Our Constitution 2010 provides that all that kind of arrangement must be passed by Parliament. So they are here legally, and there's a lot of benefit that we accrue from it, from training, from joint operations. They're here because it's part of their training to train in an environment like Kenya. And because of our long history since independence, the numbers are there. But if you go to Batuk, even the community in Nyanyuki and along that area, there are over 1,500 Kenyans working. They play a very big role in the local community. And it's not only unique to Kenya. You go to a country like Djibouti, there are over 1 million soldiers, foreign soldiers, in various bases. So Batuk are in Kenya legally, and because of what happened, the death of Wanjiku, Parliament, in its wisdom, and the Ministry of Defense, in its own decision, at the top decision of the Council, we have said, in the last 3 years, any defense cooperation agreement we sign with any of our partners outside, we must secure the jurisdiction, the criminal jurisdiction, to charge forces, foreign forces, who are in Kenya and they commit criminal acts. They will be charged.
Including the Americans?
Yes, everybody. Everybody.
What's in it for us, other than helping the economy of Nanyuki?
No. We do training together. We do operations together. They learn a lot from us. We learn a lot from them. They are in our premier colleges. We are in their premier college. The top leadership of Kenya Defense Forces, they went through British and US colleges, from cadet to the top leadership of brigadiers. So there's a lot. We learn a lot in terms of technology transfer, their equipment. So there's a lot. If you look at the Defense Cooperation Agreement document, from Medivac, military medical technology, to training, to equipment, to even do joint exercises, joint operations. They learn a lot from us. They learn a lot in doing the training in our environment, which is not found in their country, and we learn a lot from them.
Waziri, I don't know how old you were in 1980. I don't know, do you remember this story of U.S. Marine Frank Sandstrom, who came on board one of the ships, and then they went out and partied, and he met this woman called Jerry, and after a night of action, he ended up killing her and then ran back to the ship. He was arrested, and in the end, to cut a long story short, he was only fined 500 shillings. Is this justified? I mean, they have...
No, I think those are the things that happened when Kenya was in that particular dispensation. Since the new constitution of 2010, with an independent judiciary and a legislature that is in charge of and has the legislative authority, and a robust government under the new constitution, such incidents will not happen. Not only in the military, even diplomats who are serving in Kenya, driving on our roads, and they commit a traffic offense. How they should be dealt with is different from what happened in the 1980s.
You're guaranteeing that?
It's not to be guaranteeing. It's the law and the constitution. Yes. And the Minister of Defense, we use the KDF Act and we use the Constitution.
Okay. I want to take a break, come back, talk about a couple of things. One, the tragic death of General Francis Ogola.
Yes.
Tragic death in that helicopter crash. And also the goodies that you got from the U.S. I hear there's 16 helicopters coming our way. Are they 50-year-old helicopters? I mean, are we still going to be flying our F-5s like we have done for the last 50 years? What are we getting? How tangible is that?
I'll tell you what we're getting.
You'll tell me?
Yes, we did. In fact, it's only Minister of Defense that did a G-to-G arrangement with the U.S.
Oh.
The rest were goodies, but they were either goodies between the private sector and the private sector of Kenya and the U.S. Some were on governance, on how to strengthen the war on corruption, on support for the IEBC, and many, many other things.
But yours was G-to-G?
Yes. And that's why the president went to Pentagon and got 21-gun salute.
I saw that.
He's one of the very few presidents in sub-Saharan Africa who went to Pentagon.
And you were there?
It was my second visit. I was there before. And you can go to many places in the U.S., but not Pentagon.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Good. We're going to take a break, come back, talk some more with Defense Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale. We're talking about Kenya, U.S. relations. We'll talk about Kenya, Defense Forces. We'll talk about defending the homeland.
Absolutely.
Keep tweeting at Koinange at Citizen TV Kenya. The hashtag is JKLIVE. JKLIVE takes a break. We'll be back in a moment.